I'm back. Let's see if I'm gonna do this. Ultraman Omega, the newest installment of the Ultraman series. As well as being a new installment of the Ultraman series, is also a new installment of the New Generations era of Ultraman. Though there was a report that every Ultraman after Blazar would not be classified as New Generations, but I haven't seen anything about that, so I'll just start off with a little recap of the episode, and then we'll get into the actual review. So with that, let's break it down. Ultraman Omega, Episode 1. This episode starts off looking surprisingly really good. I have looked at the scene a little, and I believe that this is all CG animation, and not, like Suitmation, like how all Ultraman used to be. It's kind of made me think, like, wow, there goes the rest of the budget for the rest of the show, but hopefully it can hold up. I don't know. Then he starts to fly away, but one monster is able to shoot him. Cut to Earth, and we see Kosei Hoshin, played by Haruto Yoshida, as he looks up, seeing something in the sky. Then, hard cut, we see a naked random man, played by Shori Kondo. For this week's Speed Engine intro, I have listened to the song. It's okay. Not the greatest, I think. I don't know, maybe the worst in New Generation. I really like all the openings. Well, since Ginga, I think is. Yeah. Anyways, so then we see the home of Kosei. Kosei has to leave, but then he hears someone. Then he realizes his food is gone. He runs into a bathroom and finds a random man eating his food. This man goes outside and tries to fly, but can't. All of a sudden, the ground starts shaking, and then we see a kaiju. The man calls this random man that Kosei found in his house, calls the kaiju Grime, as his memory starts coming back. We then see the man save Kosei, and then the man summons out the Omega Slugger. The Omega Slugger is a transformation device for Ultraman Omega. It is like the Ultra Slugger, but as a transformation device, like give a Zet. I was gonna say Zero, but he uses the glasses, so it's not Zero. Anyways, we then see the transformation into Omega, which I can demonstrate for you now. I don't have the toy. Either way, this mysterious man transforms into the newest Ultraman, Ultraman Omega. We then see Grime, the giant kaiju, basically just beat out of Omega, but Omega is able to jump into the air, but luckily Omega is able to jump in the sky and deliver a rider, or I guess I should say an ultra kick. Anyways, Omega takes off his slugger and then just slashes Grime with it, and we see Grime's eyes like shade and then close. Then the episode ends with the man telling Kosei that his name is Omega. So this episode feels most like a New Generation Ultraman, maybe because the last few years Blazar and Arc, which had all those premieres, I believe we have seen the transformation of Omega, we've seen a stock transformation of Omega, and yeah, that's very New Generations, because he does the pose, and then it's just, and then he might be wearing all black like Guy did, but yeah, I'm pretty sure we see it in the green screen area. A cool thing that this shows is the Ultraman being a human, which we haven't seen since Trigger, so it's nice to have a non-host Ultra. And I know you might be saying, "Oh, but Shadow." Actually, I haven't finished Decker because I was told not to. That's a lie. I watched the first episode, then I watched the Trigger. I watched one Trigger arc, and I'm like, oh, this show sucks. Now, Omega's suit. It's It's okay. I actually like it more when he takes his slugger off. I don't know why I like that more, but I just kind of do. It looks like when he takes the slugger off, I think it actually looks better. I don't really know why. It kind of reminds me of Keith Dackler from Wingman. But after seeing the suit from like that one preview shot that Super Eye's been doing, it has very much grown on me. I still don't like how much red's on there. Maybe because I don't know. No, because Decker and Tiga, not Tiga. Well, that too. The Decker and Trigger's suits, not shots. Decker and Trigger's suits were not like muted. Well, they had several colors on them. Blazar was 3 colors, basically 1. The blue and red barely on there. What the hell is Arc? This isn't a joke. I forgot what Arc looks like. Oh, 50. Yeah, I remember now. I never did a video on that. Yeah. Damn. Because Blazar's suit was 3 colors. It was basically just gray. I think it was black. I'm gonna say there's only gray. If I want to fact check it later, here's the suit. I'll yell at myself later. Anyways, and Arc's suit is also just kind of. Arc's suit is plain besides the helmet. Really, is it what it is? And I know I've already said this, but I find Ultraman Omega's suit too red. I'm looking at it now, and while there are like white lines that separate it, it looks like Leo, or like Astra, or Astra, or like one of the old Ultras. Except it has the big timer on its chest, and I don't know how to feel. I think it's my least favorite suit since Taiga, because I don't like Taiga's suit. I know some people do. Not a fan of it personally. Don't really know why. I like Taro. Taiga is just not it. But it's okay. I'll probably make a list at some point. I made that a video. Like, I could make that a video. But I can probably make a list at some point of what my favorite Ultra suits are, but that's a whole other video. But I feel like Omegas would fit perfectly in like a C or like a low B, because yeah, it's not good, but it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. It's better than Taiga. It's better than Saga. It's better than Saga. I'm gonna watch that movie. Anyways, for the letter grade, anyways, off that tangent, I think the letter grade I give this premiere is going to be the Blazar. Well, I guess it's a B. It's not bad. It just isn't like high highs. Like, I'm gonna be fully honest, I don't remember the Arc premiere. I know I watched it, but I don't remember it. I remember Blazar's, that was really good. Zet's was really good. G's was really good. Orb was, I don't remember, and I haven't seen anything before Orb. Because I'm a new Ultraman fan, so shut up! Shut up! But yeah, I think this premiere was fine. It was serviceable, it wasn't bad. I do like the opening scene. It kind of scares me how much budget they're using for that. Cause like, look, from what I've seen of the Zero movies, it looks like that, but that's a movie. And I don't have the sales sheet up. I pulled up the sales record here, and Ultraman's is rather low for its first half of 2025. I don't know, this should be up to date. I'm not really sure though. Here, I'll just put this up right here. So, we're not going to talk about the other ones. Kamen Rider is doing relatively okay. But Ultraman's at a 4.5. But its yearly is at 9, which is the third lowest on here. So, not... It worries me what's going to happen with the Ultra stuff. And we actually got reports just recently of God and Gojujutsu. The sales, really good. So, that's good. Omega's going to scare me because I haven't seen what the toys are. I haven't seen the Omega toys. Like, the only Ultra and Omega things, like toy stuff I can find, is just the Omega Slugger, and then, like, figures for Omega, and then the Kaiju that, spoilers, if you haven't seen the thing that Kosei uses. Unless I read that translation wrong, but because like Kosei holds the Kai. Pretty sure. And it worries me because that's not a lot of toys, and I haven't seen anniversary stuff yet. What I mean by I know Omega's on anniversary season, but even in Blazar, which is objectively I think the least anniversary because we have nothing, it had Ultra medals that all the Ultras were on. Arc had the cubes, but I haven't seen anything for Omega, and that worries me quite a lot. I think Omega is going to be. I think Omega is not going to be the greatest Ultra there is, but I don't think we're going down. Well, we might be because Arc was so. I really need to watch the Arc movie. I forgot there was an Arc movie and I haven't watched it. I'll probably make it. No, I won't. And I just want to start off saying that if you just came here for a review, I give this episode just upbeat. It's fine. It's nothing great, but it's not bad. Okay, I have hopes for this show going forward. And hey, if you made it this far, why not subscribe and hit that notification bell? You can always cancel if you don't want to support me anymore, which I understand because I don't make content very often because I'm lazy. Either way, I've been Shadow. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later. Adieu.